What is going on, you guys? We are in a new house update. We're going to take you through the pre-renovation checklist. So we acquired this place about 2 months ago. Roughly speaking, we had a little bit of a rent back period. In the meantime, though, we did throw a roof on the house. So that's already taken care of. But now we are inside. We got the handy dandy notepad and pen, and we are just walking through every single step of this process together so you guys know what to do when you acquire a new flip property, and ultimately how to get them turned over as quick as humanly possible.
Speed. I am speed.
But the living room is pretty darn standard. They put in the new flooring already. It is like a floating laminate floor. I don't love it. It's actually this material right here. But what happens is if you have dogs or animals and they pee or do their business in here, it kind of absorbs that. It's not fully waterproof like the luxury vinyl plank is. So I don't love the product. It's a little bit harder to install because you have to cut everything with a saw. But what they didn't do is in here, they did not install any corduroy. So we probably need to do that. The one issue that most investors make a mistake on is the fact that they end up nailing the corduroy in and they nail into the current floating floor. And then it causes it to buckle because you need to allow room, and that's why it's cut at like a 1/4 inch gap. You have to allow room for it to expand and contract during the winter and summer months here in Wisconsin. So that could be a big deal. But we have this massive fireplace, wood burner. Don't know if it works. We're gonna leave this. We're probably just gonna neutralize all these walls.
Neutral color?
And just paint it like a light tannish color. Make sure something that still matches with the flooring with the trim paint. Patch all the holes. Light fixtures in here are good. But these windows, oh, these are actually all brand new. So the living room has all brand new windows and blinds. We are gonna leave those up and not touch them. And then also this kitchen. This kitchen was all freaking updated. Tile backsplash, updated, or they painted the cabinetry, put new fixtures on. They've got some stainless steel appliances in here. So we literally don't need to touch anything in here besides deep clean. Make sure that there's no remnant food in any of these drawers or cabinets. Yeah, this place is pretty freaking nice overall. The one downfall, which you'll have to stay to the end of this video to see, the bathroom's a little bit dated. We'll talk more on that later. But the premise of this entire job site is the sooner we can get in, the sooner we can get out, the better it's going to be for everyone involved. The couple components of this is when we bought it, this was, from my understanding, either a search engine optimization lead or SEO lead or a Google PPC lead, one or the other. It could have even been Facebook. It was an online lead in some way, shape, or form. So with that, we bought it, we got commercial financing on it, so we got a loan to purchase this place. They funded the entire purchase, plus they're funding the rehab, roughly about $22,000 total. The roof costed 12 of that, so 12 is already gone. We have about 8,000 or 9,000 remaining. But with that, we brought $4,000 or $5,000 to close. Now we're controlling this. I think initial purchase was $221, say 20-ish thousand into a renovation. You can kind of see this bedroom behind me. I was actually in one of the half baths that's already updated. Bedroom behind me. But what we ended up having to do on this one, and I am sitting on the toilet, right? Toilet. My gosh, I sound like a southerner. The quicker we can get in and out of this project because we had the 2-month rent back, the better it's going to be for us. So our debt service was roughly 8.5% of $221,000 or $230,000. So I think that came to about $2,200 per month in a mortgage interest payment. We were getting $1,000 per month in rent, so we were negative from the get-go. If we remodel this, get things done in the next couple weeks, which I'm really thinking that's all this renovation is going to take because it's very, very minimal, we should be able to relist this $285, $290. We might even be able to push it more, get a very quick flip profit, and then get in and out of this deal ASAP. Like, we want to sell it during the hot season, which is still right now here in Wisconsin. It is September as of this recording. So the market's still good till about that mid-October, late October time frame. And then once we start getting into the holidays, it slows down drastically. unless DT and the Federal Reserve can get those interest rates down a little bit. I know the president, of course, does not control that, but we can always hope and we can always pray. You guys, again, stay tuned for that outdated bathroom, but it does have a partially finished basement here, full of stuff. There is a lot. Look at that. We got a little strobe light going on in there. Might have a party in there a little bit later by myself. But this is all like a bar area. We might throw some new carpet down here. Maybe paint these walls up just to make it look a little bit nicer. And then take this shelving down, because a lot of these, as you can see, are warped. Just from the moisture down here. I know they do have a dehumidifier running, but again, basements in Wisconsin always have a little bit more moisture. Possibly throw in some carpet and then paint this strobe light room. I'm gonna try to avoid this as much as possible. That's probably freaking you guys out in the video. But we'll throw some paint and carpet down here. This back room area, foundation looks solid. You have a little bit of a line right here where it's shifted and cracked, but nothing that we haven't seen before. So pretty much we need to get a dumpster here, probably a 30-yarder, start taking out as much of this stuff as possible. And we should be in a pretty good spot, but you've got a nice washer and dryer. These things are freaking sweet down here. Older furnace. I'm hoping that does not go out while we own this place. Plumbing has been all updated. We got the PVC or CPVC, I don't even know what it's called. It is PVC plumbing. So that is going to be a positive thing. And there's actually, first time I've seen this, there must have been some sort of cats here prior to the previous owners that we bought it from. We got a little scuttle hole. So if you guys want to crawl down here, get on all fours, you can head through there. Obviously, you can probably guess which room that one is since the lights are flashing on and off. So as long as my camera does not fall, we've got a shower down here with the dehumidifier inside the shower.
Well, that's convenient.
No need for a drain line when you have that. We, of course, cannot count this as a shower area or a finished bathroom because it's literally just that. We don't have a toilet. There might be someone here. I just heard her knocking. Let's go check. Okay, false alarm. No one was in here. It was just my mind. Maybe the house is haunted. Who knows at this point? But we're in the half bath again. We're literally, I don't know, maybe we paint this to make it look a little bit nicer, but this paint is actually in really nice shape. So I don't even know if we need to do anything in here other than just a deep clean. And for our team, I'm going to get photo and video of everything just so I have it for my memory as well. But yeah, it has new counters in here, as you guys have already seen. It has a new toilet. The mirror doesn't look bad. The light fixtures and everything are all modern and updated light fixtures. So this was just one of those scenarios that the owners wanted a little bit easier solution to sell in their place. The roof was shot, so they didn't want to sink 12 grand into that. And I think they had quotes for like upwards of like $19,000. So what I am going to look at here is there any damage that we need to fix? Obviously, we can take this down. The easiest thing for us in this scenario is just literally finding a paint match on these walls. And they might even have some in the basement. I haven't looked at that too closely yet, but I like the neutral color tones. All these blinds and everything are really nice. We'll take down the curtain rods because these just don't look the greatest. We probably could get away with not doing anything in this place and just throwing it back on the market tomorrow. And that's what we might do. I'll have a conversation with our team members, see what their thoughts are. This baby she's seen its better days. We've got the old baby blue bathroom.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
We're gonna have to rip out this fiberglass surround. So we're gonna throw in a new left drain tub, 2-piece surround. It'll probably cost us in material costs right around $500-600. In labor, probably roughly about the same, another $500-600. We will throw in a new vanity, which I'll show you guys here in a minute, which will be probably another $300, $350. And some new flooring, paint. We'll be in and out of this bathroom for $2 grand, $2,500 at the very most for a full bathroom replacement, which isn't bad. Like we're trying to keep this renovation as cheap as possible, which definitely helps. But in some of these older houses, they have like those very long heat registers on the bottom, and you can like to upgrade them or find something that will actually match is nearly impossible. So what we've done is take these off, maybe scuff them up a tiny bit, do a light sanding on them, and then just spray paint. Get like some Rust-Oleum or rust-proof spray paint. you'll be in a lot better spot. And normally if we were taking this renovation to the extreme, we would change out all these door fixtures, but there's no need to, especially in this marketplace. Houses are still selling drastically fast, especially 3-bed, 1.5 bath ranches, partially finished basement. It's hard to go wrong with this. Literally anyone from 20 years old to 90 years old could live in this house without any issues. They have a lot of the grab bars already, which we might end up removing just because it's not that appealing, but like even these things, these are nice to have. We can cut in around them, paint around them. Like the vanity cabinet's nice, the light fixture is the same in the old one. And then we have that terrible looking vanity right there. So we'll slowly but surely improve that. So we'll rip that one out, get a new one in here, a little bit more modernized white, or maybe even like a gray. And this color scheme that they use, kind of like the light gray trim, we used to do that in all of our jobs. We went back to the white, basically like a white on white or a tan on white doors and trim and everything like that. And it just seems to be selling a little bit quicker. Neutral tones always go over extremely well, but that is kind of the scope of this remodel. So paint, not even flooring, other than in the basement, some basement carpet, painting the basement, patchwork, junk removal. This is a 2-week job. Ooh, but I did forget to show you guys the outside. So let's take a peek out there. So we are out on this super nice patio area. We've got a huge deck out here that needs to be completely repainted. But this backyard is absolutely gorgeous. Completely fenced in, which is amazing, especially if people have animals. I think it's all fenced in. I don't know about the back side of this. We got a little gazebo area that I'm under. That side's not fenced in. So someone could put in a makeshift fence over here. That's what the previous owners had. And then we will power wash, paint this, clean up all the leaves and debris and everything like that. It just needs a really good deep cleaning, junk out. And this place will be like brand new. But the garage is pretty decent, just a 2-car standard attached garage. Nothing overwhelming there. And I found a paint match on damn near every room in this house besides the bedrooms. So we will probably have to repaint the bedrooms, which is a very minimal thing. 3 bedrooms will go pretty quick, especially if you're painting ceilings and walls the same color. So that'll be the plan. I'm hoping 2-week project, knock this out. Maybe we can do it quicker than that. I doubt it with that bathroom remodel. That's a little bit more severe, but the guys who do the junk removal can probably take care of all the clean out, and we should be in a pretty good position. So we will keep you guys posted on this project. If you enjoyed the short little walkthrough, the notes that I had here, drop a comment down below and we'll catch you in the next one.